One, last time out in Monaco, I didn't acknowledge on the stream that that was my 60th race of the career mode, if you include the Formula 2, of course. And secondly, I didn't show you the R&D progress that people have made. So Haas made a very big jump, and they've made another very big jump going into Canada. Alpha Tauri made a very big jump and a small jump going into Canada. So Haas are now supposedly very close to Renault. I don't know if their driver lineup can necessarily match them, but we'll see. We'll see. We're still solid car. We did 3 durability upgrades. All of them went on the car, obviously, and I'm gonna do some more durability upgrades with the 20% modifier. Fingers crossed I can get enough for that gearbox upgrade before the end of the weekend. That would be ideal. Failing that, I will go for one of these. So yeah, either the energy store or the electrical systems durability. One of them. I also think I do want to upgrade the chassis. Almost so that mentally I can say that we've got as good a chassis as the other teams, because engine, oh wow, we're falling behind a bit. Yeah, maybe I'll do an engine upgrade. Whoops. Yeah, engine, I might do that. Engine power one, why not? I'll get a bit of a bigger boost. Aero, ooh, eventually, definitely eventually I'll do those. But yeah, then we'll be nearly maxed out really. I also need to be somewhat wary of the possible regulation changes, but we're looking alright. We're looking alright, I think. Like we've got a solid car. Rain towards the end of qualifying, some of that. Let's go.
Hello and welcome from the circuit Gilles Villeneuve, home to the Canadian Grand Prix, for today's qualifying session. So then,
is there a red flag in the game,
weekend,
or has it been
another
removed?
exciting qualifying session ahead of us. What are you going to be looking out for over the next few minutes?
The first question is going to be who can avoid making mistakes. There isn't much margin for error in qualifying, and you have to bear in mind that the track conditions may have changed since practice, particularly as we've had a few support races in the meantime. If the brake bias settings, for example, don't take this into account, it's extremely easy to lock up a front wheel and cause a flat spot. Just like that, your lap's ruined and you've wasted a set of tyres to boot.
Ooh, my game's a bit slow. Ooh. Actually, what temperature? My Xbox isn't cold. It's not cold, but you know, you can feel the heat coming from it. But you know, it's all right. It's all right. We are running 3.3 wings. We were very fast in FP2. I didn't do FP3. Well, I simulated it to get a few points. So it's Q3 that could be in a bit of trouble if we get through. Ooh. But yeah, for now, yeah, let's, right. So they always let us take a little bit more fuel out. So 1 less kilo, 3.3 wings, all of that good stuff. Same as usual. Let's go do a lap. Okay, in the grand scheme of things, I don't know how fast I am here. In the grand scheme of things. I know that I know that I'm very fast in the final sector because I can exploit those track limits, and I've got a very fast car in the straight line anyway. Equally, I'm actually incredibly slow. Oh, I think is it the start of sector 2? I want to say it's the start of sector 2. So, coming out of this next corner here, I'm incredibly slow and I don't know why. So on every single one of the practice programs, I just lose so much time. Maybe it's because I'm running auto, maybe it's something to do with that, who knows. Really stretch the track as much as we can. Take advantage of the space. Hard on the brakes going into the head, and we go a little bit deep. Wall of Champions. Whether it was efficient or not, it seems like a pretty solid time. I'd like to believe that I'm safe with that. Wait, so what? I did a 1 minute 8.1.
Just over 10 minutes time.
Danger is 1 minute 8 point. I think I'm safe. I think I'm safe. 7 Lewis on mediums. What are you doing? Seb is mental. Both Williams, both Red Bulls, and Romain Grosjean are out. So, who haven't we got on the grid? It's Raikkonen, Kvyat, and Magnussen. No, Magnussen's there. We've got Smooth Operator. Ooh, no, that's yeah. Giovinazzi. Yeah. Raikkonen, Giovinazzi, and Kvyat. Let's go to Q2. Weather permitting, try and get a very fucking early time, Jesus. Like, I'm not even going to bother to wait around for the track to rubber in, I'm just going to go, I think. Yeah, I need to go now, because otherwise the track's going to be getting wet. Like, when it says the rain comes, it's always a little bit earlier. I wouldn't really be that surprised if we start getting the little streaks on our car while we're on our flying lap. That would not surprise me. So it does appear as though everyone's sort of just getting their good time in early. fucking... What's going on with the brakes? I know 3-3 wings isn't going to help, but... Yeah, weird one. Is that cold, maybe? Are they a bit chilly? No, I'm doing that again. If anything, I slowed down too much. Run it all the way out. Oh, baby. Not a bad time at all. Not at all. Do I even bother going out again? I say no. My thinking is no, I don't go out again, because this isn't for pole.
So
this is
far,
for getting
our
through.
fastest lap is a 1:7.5.
Let's check the weather. So presumably the rain's going to stick around, or is it going to lighten up? So in half an hour, it's still going to be raining.
We're top of the speed trap, 218.1 miles per hour.
Yeah, that's pretty speedy. Oh, I hate the rain because I'm always so slow. My tyres always overeat. I think I'm safe. It's actively raining on track. There's no way I'm out. Oof, Seb is just through. Bottas is out. Along with Perez. Oh my god. Lando's out. Sainz is out. I'm surprised about Perez and Bottas. That's... Oh, wow. Both Ferraris through. Jeez. And Charlie. And Nico. I mean, the Alfa Romeo is not amazing. The McLaren isn't amazing, to be fair. The McLaren really isn't that good. You know, it's a solid car, and it's perhaps a somewhat underrated package, maybe. But yeah, it's definitely not. Oh fuck me. Well, let's go out immediately. Well then. So I imagine, we're gonna be lost. That's what I imagine. Jesus Christ. So I imagine we'll be last, and I imagine that this is our only chance to get a lap in before the rain hits. So, before the heavy rain hits. Whoa. Right, okay. Christ. Jesus, man. Oh, might as well just commit to being last anyway. Not bother ruining the engine and battery and gearbox. Christ. Oh, it's going to be such a slow time. So that's slowest so far. And now it's heavy rain. And I'm slowest overall by a long way. Vettel's fastest, and I imagine he might keep that as well, so fair play. There's no point at all going out. I'll check the tyres. There's no point. There's absolutely no point. Why are they all going out again?
With qualifying finished,
That is
it's
weird.
time to remind ourselves of our top three. Vettel,
Unsurprisingly, I don't
Weber
think
and
any of them
Daniel
improved.
Ricciardo. With qualifying complete,
Actually, I think
all
Vettel
that
might have
remains is
improved.
the main event. We'll be live
Oh,
and uninterrupted for the
excellent.
Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure
well,
you
that's
join
10th
us
place
then.
on the grid after topping Q2. That's fun. Oh, right. Well, we've got a bit of work to do.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it.
Not really. But the engine's
It's
pretty
been
good,
a
eh?
great qualifying session for you. Are you going to carry that momentum into the race?
I love a bit of sportsmanship,
Lucas
showmanship,
was
sorry.
on fire in qualifying today.
Yeah, I guess. What?
You left a lot of paint on the walls today. Were you struggling for grip or did you just...
I don't really care.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah. Oh, I just want some driver transfers. That's what I want. I want Carlos Sainz to replace Seb. Yeah. Or there are other drivers that I'd accept. So, like Danny Rick or Lucas Weber even. Yeah. I'll be alright with... Oh, who? Maybe Raikkonen. Why not? Possibly Giovinazzi. Purely on the basis that he's Italian. Like, that's literally it. A few resource points. Excellent.
Well done. That was a good qualifying performance.
Wasn't that good. So, for the other gearbox upgrade, which is like the most imperative, we need 529. 529 from the race alone. Oh, I don't know. fully dry race, which I'm happy about. Starting on the soft tyre. Most likely a one-stop, I imagine. But who knows?
There is, as I look out of my commentary box window, a very large and very excited crowd here today, eagerly anticipating another memorable race. Lewis Hamilton took his maiden win on this circuit in 2007. Jenson Button came from last place to win here in 2011. And there's certainly no shortage of drama on offer here at the Canadian Grand Prix.
Yeah, you know how
racing,
F1's been
come
doing
to the right
loads of like
weekend,
classic and
former
F1 races on YouTube.
This 2.7 mile circuit,
Why don't they
peaking
put
at around 210
Canada
miles
2011
per hour
on?
going into the final chicane? But that speed requires discipline, and there are more than a few close walls here, just waiting to punish drivers with a heavy right foot. And I'm joined once again by Anthony Davidson to bring you the lowdown for today's race. Let's start with Alfa Romeo. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within that team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do, and that's definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Sebastian Vettel has a clear track ahead of him today. He starts in pole position, and starting alongside is Lucas Faber. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Ricciardo, Hamilton, Kevin Magnussen, and Butler, Hülkenberg, Leclerc, Albon, and the engineer, Stroll, Bottas, Carlos Sainz, and Perez, Norris, Gasly, Max Verstappen, and Roman Grosjean. Russell and Robert Kubica takes the last spot on the grid. And with preparations
I cannot believe
complete,
that Max Verstappen
let's
hasn't
head down to the track.
tried to get a move elsewhere. The Red Bull is such a bad car.
With your podium last race, the team
Race
are hoping for
strategy,
more of the
2
same.
stop
But
or
with yesterday's qualifying performance, it could be tough. Good luck.
whoa. I mean, that's literally like a slower race. Throw in less fuel. Undercut, maybe? Ooh. So I feel like that, it's barely any difference, and also it'll give us a slightly better, marginally better attempt at fastest lap, which I am most definitely going for. Yeah, I think that's all right. Yeah.
Everything looks good on the power unit cycle, so let's concentrate on bringing tyres and brakes up to temperature.
I want Charlie back. I want Seb to go to McLaren. Or if Seb goes to Renault, replacing Danny Rick, and then Danny Rick's out the seat, so so Seb goes to Renault, and then that leaves a space at Ferrari, and he replaces Danny Rick. So either we get Danny Rick in at Ferrari, or Charles Leclerc comes back in at Ferrari, and then Danny Rick goes to McLaren to replace him. Either one of those I'm happy with. Or indeed just a Sainz Vettel straight swap. I want that. Oh no. Okay, so Would a one-stop have even been possible? If you start on the mediums, what on earth? So, if you started on the mediums, would a one-stop be possible? I love being right on Valtteri's rear wing. Very interesting angle. So, if I'd qualified in Q2 on the mediums, would a one-stop have been acceptable?
Keep an eye on the lights.
Medium to hard.
The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed.
It is lights out and away we go as per usual. We get a horrible, horrible start. No surprise there, really. Whoa! Make this around the outside. No, we cannot. We're still in. Albon has dropped down. Stroll. I went for the triple. And he just turned in on me, so there you go. Fuck's sake. Chance. Whoopsie. So my traction out of there is so bad. It's actually horrendous.
We're looking good from the start.
Cheers, Jeff. Big old freak. Heavy car full of fuel. How much does an F1 car weigh? Is it like 600 kilos, I would say? It's incredibly light, I think. Fuck's sake. I don't really want a thing. Whoa, out of the DRS. Wow. Wowza, Rooney. Super thanks. Did you just say super thanks? So, I'm worried about race pace relative to other cars, purely because my traction out here is always awful, and it's a DRS zone. Look at that, even without the DRS, somehow Charlie is all over me. And I'm not brilliant out there either.
Okay, some information on Magnussen. They're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car.
Fuck off. Yeah, that's not going to end well. Whoopsie. Where's K-Mag? Is he ahead or behind? I think he's ahead. I think he's in 5th. No, he's 3rd.
DRS is now enabled and will be available to use when you are within 1 second of the car ahead in the DRS zone.
Christ. Oh, for fuck's. Yeah. There's absolutely no point diving. There's no to begin. Fucking hell. Christ. What on earth? It just stopped turning. K-Mag gets battered on and off the track. K-Mag gets battered on and off the track. On and off the track. 1, 2, 3, 4. K-Mag gets battered on and off the track. K-Mag gets... Okay, I mean, I don't want to be a dickhead, but that was his fault. Yeah, I wanna ease off a bit. Oh no. K-Man gets battered on and off the track. K-Man gets battered on and off the track. On and off the track. 1, 2, 3, 4. K-Man gets battered on and off the track. K-Man gets battered on and off the track. On and off the track. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's actually beautiful. Oh no, I did not. When I did. But hey. I mean, if anything, I think I'm further away from it, further out. So, Hulkenberg up next. Hulkenberg. Nico Hulkenberg. Come on, Nico, lad. Come on, son. Yeah, I might struggle with the fuel saving.
The gap to the car ahead is 1.6 seconds.
So, Seb's actually doing a solid job, you know. He really is. Fair play. Weber's all over him, but you know, what can you do? Yeah, I need to save quite a lot of fuel actually. Especially for a 2-stop, because I mean the more stops I make, the more aggressive my overall strategy is, right? You know, the more aggressive my tyre strategy is, the more aggressive I'm expected to be for overtakes, and the more aggressive I am for overtakes, the more fuel I'm going to use doing that. So
battery charge is high. Let's increase ERS deployment to up the pace. Softs. Their tyres are 4 laps old. We think they've got 2 stops remaining. The time last lap was a 1 minute 11.4. We're gaining by around 0.2 per lap.
Fuck off. The obvious corner cutting, he was going to say. 3-second time penalty for obvious corner cutting. I like it. It's not even slightly subtle. Obvious corner cutting.
We're trailing our teammate by 8.3 seconds.
Up, sit down, up, sit down. Sit down next to me. Just sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down. Sit down next to me. Butler's catching. But he's also low-key dropping Charles, so
Okay, clear.
he swings and roundabouts. Whoa! So someone behind me's out. Is that Charles? I think it's Charles. Charlie, no. I like Charlie.
Is ahead of you. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 5 laps old. We think they've got 2 stops remaining. The time last lap was a 1:11.7. You're gaining by 1/10 a lap.
Right, I just want to be sort of permanently in DRS range.
We're
So I'm
approaching
going
the
to keep
pit
standard
window.
and high.
You'll be on the mediums.
Box like
You've
lap
lost some
8 or
time
9.
to the car behind.
I'm just so bad out of that corner as I'm really.
Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead.
Oh, there's Charlie. Right, son. Did not account for the reduced aerodynamic efficiency. Whoopsie. No, I want to do that again. And it's really bad of me, but what can you do? You could leave a fucking gap, mate.
Weber's in first place.
Chance. Oh, for far. So, I'm alright with the penalty I got that was Hulkenberg's fault. Because if I hadn't got that penalty, then I probably would have been less successful in terms of... Whoa. Well, this is awkward. Oh, that was a good corner. That was a lovely little corner.
Box,
I didn't realise
We're
this
coming in this lap.
No, oh yeah, no, it was Valtteri that was out in Q2. Yeah. I'm surprised Valtteri stood at Mercedes, to be honest. I really want to see Georgie Russell in that Mercedes. I really want to see him there. But no, we're doing an alright job of carving through the field, you know. Oops, oops. Sit down next to me.
Box, box, box.
Oh shit, are we in this lap? Shitting shit out of it. Yeah, we are. That's box, 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 box. I swear to God if Seb comes in. Oh my God.
Sebastian is in the
Still
pits.
box. Oh, for fuck. Are you having me on? No, I reckon I'm staying out another lap. Oh, for fuck's sake.
You've been...
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Okay. We've been...
Fine.
Exit now. You'll be racing as you leave the pits. Release, release.
So, fuck, Butler's jumped me. Can they not communicate pit strategies? Okay, so I know it's Ferrari, I know they're bad at their strategies, and the game's realistic because of it, but is it not possible for them to communicate with themselves over the two cars' strategies? Because I've lost a number of seconds now. Christ. Yeah, we're so far behind Hamilton. I mean, oh my god. So, wait, we lost out to Hulkenberg, lost out to Butler. I think Albon might not have pitted yet, maybe? Not really sure. Wait, no, I think Lucas Weber might have just
The
jumped.
gap to the car behind is 1.6 seconds.
Yeah, Albon's obviously not. Yeah, excellent.
If you continue...
Fuck me. I didn't realise how easy it is to cut the corners here. Christ.
Our gap to the car in front, 0.0 seconds.
Oh.
No threat of rain for the time being.
Bit of
Conditions
dicey.
looking good. Dries seem like the best tyre for now.
Go. Shoot to kill. It's alright, it's alright. Steady, just go steady, right? We'll get them both now. Oh, what a manoeuvre! What a manoeuvre! Oh my god. I mean, I'm gonna get absolutely destroyed here. Because my traction, the traction zone is horrendous. It's so bad. Just sit down. And we've got a bit of racing up here as well. That was a fairly naughty manoeuvre, I think. So we've got, is that Stroll and
ahead
Lewis?
is 8.1 seconds.
I believe that's, yep, Lewis. And Stroll, who I've somehow lost out to. Oh, because he's not boxed, okay. Oh shit. Yeah, I forgot how much I wanted DRS. Come on, be within a second, be within a second. I think we've got it.
See some rain. ETA is about 15 minutes.
I asked you, is the sky clear? And you said yes, no threat of rain. Christ, Jeff.
Expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now. Dries seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
It said there was going to be no rain. What? Oh my god.
Battery charge is low. If we turn down the ERS deployment, we can harvest more energy.
Oh baby. Fastest lap. Fuck me. Didn't you never caught up?
Gap ahead is 1.7 seconds. Romeo is ahead of you. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 5 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1 minute 11.1. You're gaining by 1.6 seconds a lap. We're expecting rain in around 10 to 15 minutes. Dries seem like the best tyre for now. You're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Keep pushing.
Christ. I should be a few seconds up the road. Not ideal. But hey, what can thou do? Things you love to see. And now I'm already so far behind. I mean, it's basically pity DRS. Come on, please. I think I am barely by the skin of my teeth within. Nah, I reckon I could, if anything, I might be able to take it faster if I cut the first one, not the second. Yep. It's just how I cut it. Go to the outside. Try and hook it round and we do it. We make the manoeuvre and we are onto the podium. Come back at us. Oh, this is not going to be fun.
Rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes time. Rain in 10 minutes. Dries seem like the fastest
It's been 10
tyre
to
at the
15
moment.
minutes, or over 10 minutes for the last 5 or 10 minutes.
Gap to car in front is 5.9 seconds.
Well, if we'd had a dry qualifying, then I would have backed myself to do pretty well. You know, I topped Q2. I can't really tell if this stream is going to be long. I feel like I'm doing quite a number of flashbacks, but I don't know.
ERS deployment.
Oh, that was lovely. That was beautiful. Oh my god.
You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 per lap.
Yeah, DRS. Pop it in medium only, medium only. How's the wear and temperature doing? Not massive wear, temperature's actually manageable, which is usually the case in the dry for this season. I don't need to worry about getting a warning for that. But I can do it much better. And to be fair, we've actually saved a lot of fuel, which I'm happy about. Lewis is ahead of Danny Rick. Danny Rick comes to Ferrari. What? Who said that? Don't know what you're talking about, mate. But yeah, if Danny Rick could come to Ferrari and replace Vettel, that would be beautiful. Lando in the pits. That's Lando in the pits.
The gap to the car ahead is 5.9 seconds. Expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now. Dries seem like the best tyre for now.
I might box onto the softs still. Right there. I've also been away from the game since. So, I recorded Monaco on the Monday. I had an exam on the Wednesday. I then did. Spot. I then did FP1.
Sebastian's in for his stop.
So,
we're approaching the
I
pit
then
window.
did FP1 on Thursday, yesterday, and today is now Friday, and I'm in the lead of the race. Okay, so currently the situation right now is that I'm leading the race by a bit of a margin as well. So now I've got a choice. I don't like the choice. Oh god. Where would I come out? 4th. Okay. So that confirms that I can come out in 4th place. Right. If I box.
Looks like rain is inbound, and we're expecting it in around 5
Okay.
minutes. 5 minutes till the rain. Dries seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
I might stay on these tyres, because this gives me the best chance to win the race. I've already got fastest lap, but I shouldn't be worrying about fastest lap because it doesn't matter. Fastest lap doesn't matter if I win the race. So I would rather have a race win and no fastest lap than
Let's use some of this energy.
Third.
Increase the ERS deployment. Our gap behind is 7.5 seconds.
more points. It's simple. More points. More points is better. Bigger the better. Everyone is doing their second stop. Oh my god, imagine if I'd stretched out the softs in one more lap, and then I would have 1 lap fresher mediums on now.
Radar.
Whoa, that's a warning. Whoa, steady. Fucking hell. Vettel's made a move for second.
Push now. We're
Oh, if
boxing
they
this
could
lap.
squabble for a bit, that would be absolutely grand. Just slow each other up, slow each other down, slow each other whatever way you want. They're 8 seconds behind me, which is beautiful. I don't think I'm going to make that stop. So it's about 5
The rain
minutes
is a few
before
laps out
laps.
yet, but it is coming. Be careful. Dries seem like the best tyre for now.
Oh shit. Oh wow. But no, I believe I can win this race.
Pit now. Pit now.
Ooh. Tyres are... Ooh, I mean, so, okay. Tyres. Tyres aren't amazing, but they're not awful either. You know? They're neither here nor there. I need to be a bit more alert when it comes to ERS management. Oh, 1 sec. Right. Hopefully we can get a little bit of air into the room without all the wind. Because today is a windy boy. About 40 miles an hour.
We're leading our teammate by 7.1 seconds.
Turn up
You are in first position, front of the pack. That's Sebastian behind. Okay, the gap behind is 6.6 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. The pit window is open. Pit window currently open. There are 10 laps to go.
I'm gonna try
5
and
minutes
stick on
until
the
rainfall expected. 5 minutes until rain. Dries seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
Yep. Oh, wait. Right. So. I just want to think, you know? I'm gonna come in for a stop. And maybe this is a bad decision.
Complete, go now.
But I'm gonna be quick. I'm gonna be very quick. I know that much.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
There we go. What a stop from Ferrari. Fair play. Fair bloody play. So I'm going to be absolutely Lightning McQueen.
Increase ERS deployment. It's time to use some of this charge.
Cheers, Jeff. I'm not a retard.
It's going to stay dry for much longer. The rain could come at any moment. Watch out. Dries seem like the best tyre for now.
Please don't let this be a bad decision. Please don't let it have been a bad decision.
Is ahead of you. They're on fresh hards. Their tyres are 5 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:11.0. Is 5.8 seconds.
Right, this is where the big dick... Whoa, who took fastest lap off?
Expecting some rain soon. Expect the first drops in the next few minutes. Weber ahead. They're on fresh hards. Their tyres are 6 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:11.1.
Oh, maybe this was a bad decision. Maybe.
They're on fresh hards. Their tyres are 6 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:11.1.
2.5 seconds faster. Wowza, Rooney. Oh, for fuck's.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
I don't think I'm going to box. I think that it is too late in the race to box. Right, then I don't think I'm going to box 4 Inters. Wow. Thanks for fucking telling me.
This light rain is going to be with us for a while now. Dries seem like the fastest tyre at the moment. Okay, some information on Magnussen. They're retiring from the race. Caution, caution.
Am I going to slow down for yellows? Fuck no.
Green flag.
Green flag. We're racing again. Green flag, we're racing again. So I was 8/10 slower, that means I did a 1:09.4 and I'm with Lucas Faber now.
Faber's just ahead.
What did you do?
Push for the position. They're on fresh hards. Their tyres are 8 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:11.1. You're gaining by 1.6 seconds a lap.
Be within DRS. Come on. I think we've got it. Oh, we've definitely got it. Fucking hell.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Down the inside of Lucas Faber.
That is Sebastian ahead of you. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 9 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:10.1. You're gaining by 1/10 a lap.
1/10. Well, okay, so we've got a Ferrari 1-2, but also I'm a very selfish individual, so I want to win the race.
Okay, be careful on those slicks. These conditions are making the line a bit greasy, but we're still nowhere near the changeover point.
So, right, I now
Sebastian
believe
ahead. They're
that
on old mediums.
boxing
Their
is a
tyres
good
are 10
decision.
laps old. The time last lap was a 1:10.3. You're
Fucking hell. So, I would like to believe that pitting was a good decision, because if I hadn't, then I would be in a scenario on very aging medium tyres that weren't intended to last the race, but I wouldn't go into the pits. No matter what tyre I'm on, I'm not going to come into the pits for intervals. It doesn't seem like it is heavy enough or is going to get heavy enough. Because once we get to the end of this lap, that's 2 laps remaining, and Vettel is too far out in front for me to catch up. But I believe that the rate he was catching me at, I wouldn't have been able to fend him off properly, nor Lucas Weber if I'd stayed on those tyres, so I think that I have run a faster race. I guarantee they're going to let me pass me with harder close. It's Romain Grosjean and Robbie Kubica. Jesus Christ. They're battling over 17th. Can you please let me past? Can I get a waffle? Can I please get a waffle? What a vine. What a vine. Cheers, Roman. So that shows that the blue flag letting past system is randomised. What are you doing? Don't stop on the apex. Christ. I mean, actually, to be fair, they have held up Weber a right treat. Absolute treat. Equally, he'll just breeze past him on the straight. One would assume that he will breeze past on the straight.
Sebastian ahead, they're on old mediums. Their tyres are 11 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 10.3. You're losing around 3/10 a lap.
Yeah, Seb's going to win the race. Is this the last lap? Yeah, it is.
This is your final lap of the race.
I don't think I would have been able to survive on those incredibly old mediums. I really don't think that would have been possible. So it's a shame that I couldn't win the race. It's nice that we've got a Ferrari 1-2. I don't think it was really ever on for me to complete the race with a 1-stop. So, given how insignificant the rain's been, in terms of no one's been put on inters. So, given the insignificance of the rain, it was a good decision to pit. Vettel comes across the line to win the Canadian Grand Prix, and I come across the line to get second.
Okay,
Happy
good job, mate. Really well done. That was a fantastic drive.
It would have been really nice to win the race. It was disappointing that I was held in the pits, but
Ferrari have really pulled it out of the bag today. It's a great win.
it's a very good day for the team.
What do you think it was, Ant, that
Very
gave
good
the
day
edge
for the
over
team.
the
And coming from
competition
10th on the
today?
grid,
Well, they certainly stood out as a driver
it's a load
with
of
tons
what
of confidence
ifs.
on the track.
What
I think
if
their ability to
I
keep their
stayed
cool,
out?
even
I
during some of the more
probably wouldn't have
hectic
been able to
parts of
survive
the
on
race,
those tyres, to be
and
honest.
able to capitalise on
What
the
if
mistakes of
I
other drivers, giving them
had
the opportunity to make their
not
way
been
to
held
the
in the
top spot
pits?
with
Then
ease.
maybe I would have been a couple of seconds up the road.
Here come our winners now. A thrilling race and a tremendous effort by Ferrari. Their history is well known, so it's no surprise to fans the world over to see them come out on top once again.
Happy days, Ferrari 1-2 though, boys. Quality. Fair play, Seb. It's a good day for the team, and Lucas Weber on the podium as well. No, I'll rate that, man. I'll rate that.
And after this round of the World Championship, Here's how things look in
Got
the
fastest
drivers'
lap.
table. It wasn't
So
the best
that's
weekend for our
something.
championship leader, and their advantage
Also, yeah,
at
if
the
I
top
hadn't
has been
pitted,
reduced.
I would have
now, let's
presumably
discuss,
not
Ant. Who would you
been able
say
to
is a
keep Vettel off.
contender for driver of the
And
day?
I have to give it to the engineer. They demonstrated a very delicate touch and close
and I wouldn't have
proximity
had
to other
fastest lap,
cars,
so I
as well as
think
showing
I'd
a lot of
probably ended up with
maturity
more
and patience
points.
in difficult situations.
Let's move on to the
Bottas did
constructors.
recover to get a
Renault's lead
point.
continues
Perez
to grow at the head of the table.
made up some
And with
places.
that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more
DNFs.
Formula One.
Yeah, you know, it's solid. And yeah, they're not going to talk about the thing, the championship. I don't think either that or I missed it. So we now close the gap to Perez to 35 points. Vettel more than doubles his tally for the season. Danny Rick scores some solid points as well. Lucas Weber is still second. Wow, fair play. Renault, everyone's just the same position in the constructors. That's all it is. Let's see how many points we got, R&D points, and then we can hopefully do a gearbox upgrade. We're definitely going to be able to do some sort of durability upgrade. Ideally, it'll be gearbox, but there's a chance it won't be.
Great workout there
so
today.
who knows?
Let's have
Oh,
your
thank you
thoughts.
very much. The engine
cutting your
department
way
was
through
pretty
the field
good.
during
Yeah.
the race.
Yeah, power unit.
You must be happy with
Always
the
praise the
result today.
engineers. Yeah, new trophy cabinet. We love a bit of showmanship.
Your team must be ecstatic with how you're performing.
We love a bit of showmanship.
That was a close race with Lucas. As former teammates, you must know each other's moves well.
I'm just doing it for the showmanship
Great.
at this stage.
Well, that's everything.
I just want to be a full showman. I want to get that achievement of being maxed out showmanship. Oh, I am a tosser. So I believe. Ooh, right. Oh, I think Gearbox would be a more positive upgrade for us. However, we might be able to get ultimate power
Fantastic
unit.
podium. Well done. Keep pushing like this
Cheers,
for the rest
Emma.
of the season.
Thank you. Oh no! Oh no! We are just shy. I think I might do the ultimate engine power. 0% failure chance. So we can guarantee ultimate engine power for Silverstone. I think I might do that. Oh my god. Yeah, boys, I reckon I might do that. Fuck the durability. Who cares? Who cares? I don't want to make an unbalanced car, so I'll save up. And I want to get a modifier before doing any chassis. Yeah, let's guarantee an ultimate engine power upgrade for Silverstone. There we go. Wow. Easy as that, really. Yeah. Alfa have an incredible engine on paper. I mean, it might just all be fuel and ERS. Mercedes really don't have that much aero, you know. And you can see a clear top three in terms of chassis. But it is all about making a balanced car. So next up is... Oh wait, next up's France, isn't it? I thought... Yeah, I forgot. I thought we went to Austria first. Whoopsie. So we go to Le Castellet next, then Austria, which makes sense because I know that, you know, Austria's a race where you can get driver transfers. and I think it's usually every 4 races based on the contract negotiations. So that makes sense. Happy days. Second place, I think I'm fairly happy with second place. You know, it's actually fairly solid, respectable, and Seb got the win as well. So a Ferrari 1-2, I'm happy with that as well. I'm going to swap in the dog shit engine for practice. And I think we need to check the gearbox durability. Oh, it's already on 52%. It might have to be a grid penalty in somewhere. Maybe France or Austria. Who knows? I'll make that decision when we get there. So I'll see you in France. Cheerio, chaps. Hasta luego.